DL News.
It's official. DLFM 106.9.
Yamamo akwaba. Afe kasiabono echiremu enye. Na me kasi oma Ghana ekure mu ayedinye pa. Na ne nyina da ne se. Emre kakra mu ni. Ena nurse fo anka wo mu kwedi enda omo so ye Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Omukoko paaye eka kira aban se. Wanu ma tenasia ne ma hudu obi ha wanu mo maimo no. Wo ma aka na so nya de ampanifo etie na sopamu nte no. Bosuma yom da dato etoso mienu ena mo hya asese wanu mi bokrojan eba aban kokose. Saban ampemua no makoma so abisade ne wanya de a. Bosuma ye womeni da etoso nkro ye ndo ada adwadai. Ena omo ka kira aban se wanya ho hwe ombete atua omo nya adwuma kra omayim. Na Ghana ni bi yade a onkwa yare sabia na obaji na esi no beboa no na wasa ne yade. Na mra oka asa no na aban nim se bia we de la kadasika enya de ombetimi ay kokwasa na omo ye ntini we de o muntum nnakra. Na so nurse for the said ya yo echirem se aban no said omo kan ya wanti ntini wa ya so bla chede ya na omati atua. Ente endo ada enya simkuma wo manyimu a o ekwaje ta. Nurse for ya nkwa adwuma na mekese so ma nkwa adwuma mekese ahomtese masie no. Enipa hudo bi akwa ya sabia nyina mokoya danto nipa bia ntim doctor for nkwa. Na mekese ne osofo no hwe omanga na pomudenso onimnyamfo akobra menta aka no ede chopa kese ede ato nurse fo nanim se osra wo mada emra aban ede omanga na kwa mabosi kade bato abonten no na sa nurse fo akade na nka ho bi ede sempanifo ate ase na sa nhye no moya omanga na sikasem ebeto ape enti omo sra wo mada senka be ya nka omo nto omo bo ase na kan yakopɔ ya adoma afia de anim 2026 aban betu omo sofre ene emra akobra menta aka no friends emtrofo nti emu no kogina simpie so e wo ne bradai eye twombo so me toso etu e na ka kira wo so sra wo mata aban be koso ene o masin kunya ne waboa mo na mumpa se ne ma hodo mo pe no aban ka so be ni nyina de o man beto apinti o sra wo mata na asifuei enko aresabia enko ya dwumaden no mo so ga na mum aban be koso ne mo de nsa wo se be boa na bi se de mo pe no wo matima ne mo ka be yempo anko mo 2026 ne pa sa aban be di se de e de ahoche
Government wishes to stress its readiness to further engage with a view to implementing the conditions of service in a manner that does not dislocate the national budget. We wish to draw attention to the fact that the conditions of service under reference are not captured in the 2025 budget and will completely throw the economy off gear if implemented immediately in the manner it currently exists. We are mindful of the serious economic consequences of unbudgeted expenditure and want to avoid the economic slippages that led to the hardship in the recent past. Government commits to continue to engage with the nurses in order to achieve a mutually acceptable outcome in the interest of the public. While working around the clock to resolve the impasse, the Ministry of Health has taken the following steps to mitigate the suffering of Ghanaian patients unduly affected by the strike. The ministry will in the next few minutes publish a comprehensive list of facilities to complement facilities where nursing services are lacking and where patients can seek health care. Given the urgency of the situation and suffering of the patients, government appeals to public-spirited retired nurses and midwives to volunteer their services for a brief period pending the resolution of the impasse. We further express our deep appreciation to practicing nurses who have opted to remain at post to help suffering patients and urge others to show similar fellow feeling and assist our ailing compatriots even as efforts are made to address their concerns. In conclusion, government reiterates its commitment to dialogue with the GRMA with a view to resolving this impasse for full nursing services to be restored.
Ani a woti ye ayo soafo no e na wo hwe o mangana ya pomoden eso no kura se na kopiemu e wo se hwudwabo so a oye wono ma hye bedwane ne den do nimnyamfo kobena menta akando na no chira for penny at the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association na dey David Tenkran enso aka se chiri mi se onim de ntia empanifo aka se ne ma hodo mo pen do so nti omuntu menye na ne manim nya emro ne nsantwerefo aka se no chiri mi se ne ma hodo bi aban ne keka kan se oni omo ya beye 2 billion Ghana cedi chiri mi se nya no kure da ne ma wo pen akitua bi endi saban na adwen se onya dia sa la kadase ka work no omo so sabati omusu fe no ye mo mbeti ase omo bi mo pono ba na omdi nsa wo so mbepene mo spa se mpenifo nti ase no ma ya mo se omo mpen 2026 pa de ene enke mpare wo ma yalefo no mbeda ho sa chenchene.
I believe that I'm beginning to see a certain push that seeks to create the environment, the enabling environment that can foster any meaningful discussion. But let me quick to state that the solution in this impasse doesn't lie in press conferences. I think that our key ask or our key demands are not about the roof. It is something that can be contained. I believe that the Deputy Finance Minister has done the arithmetic. If he's done the calculations, realize that our demands is not something that can throw the economy off gear. We think that this is a new government. We need to come together as citizens to help build the economy of Ghana. If the dividends of whatever policy that are being rolled out is anything to write home about, and if it improves the fortunes of Ghana, all of us will enjoy. And we will not do anything to derail that forward march, the attempt by the state to reset the economy. But that's notwithstanding, we need to bring to the sharp focus of the employer.
Adwoa Agyei David Tenkran ka sebo Adwoa Agyei Musem. Ebisade omo pe no enye sasabe papa so pa homa so na nimodom ne yeyem efri say nurse fo ne bre papa titiriu ene retired nurses na mo kyire mu ahohwero mo fa mo kuruma na nya de penti wano mo mpese nurse ahodo no mo ahye ase no so be fa sama ne hunu mu nti nurse fo no mani abrempo. And I've
been told that one of the mitigating factors is to deploy retired nurses and midwives. They are more even angry than us. What they don't know is that the retired nurses and midwives feel that they've been let down by the state. Okay, I visit them from time to time, not just individuals, but if, for instance, I can show you a place that they meet every last Tuesday of every month. They meet at Christ the King. Go there and talk to the retired nurses and midwives. Some of them have been affected with occupational related ailments. These conditions that they got whilst working as nurses and midwives, and they're at home, and their retirement package cannot even buy them the little medications that they need to.
Any awoti ye ayo twetwere for penny at the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Ne den Eddie David Tenkran den en awoti ye.
Yantua kasiabone so ne yedaswa ejina eye nurses and midwives for ho nsensema na chese dom kuma mom na hyebedwafie ade nsema beto abanyanim echemu se kwan yo mofa so ene eye nurses ne midwives for no akasa ede afa strike no ebe ya nkomo sansusu hu bio esan se hu behia pa se omo ne ombetena so no mekasa se nso omo de omo be fam na kwan so no makasa omo ye na manyose mesan se abra no omo kasa na ye ranking member ede ma health committee e wo mra hyebedwafie eye Dr. Nana Ayi free ye edi tuja na oche musa o hwa eye bisade a eno wo ye collective bargaining agreement eye CBA numa eye ade antiase wom sanso anefata ye papa into omo kaseti akwan ya aban no efa so mo ne eye Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association for amomodi antna se anje ho a enu fiti eye obepombo so me akoni na omabomodi atimi aye kire ede afa ho nenso anya ade aban eye bibia ede afa ho na ewo san komutena se no munya banu nkomo na emom eye National Labour Commission for mayo ma adwen so mo de ya association no court no enya de afaso bia ewo mu na mo kire ma ye Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association for no ewo san aban bomodi anom de obuo ema wo mesan so mo anom ye adwumaden ede agi nipa nkwa nti bibi biara mo ye na ban ehu ne se ewo so mo tena se no mutimi ka asem no se ne ebe ye omo so no se strike na ekoso no ye nurses for ni bejai se ne ebe ya omeba ya resabia ho abedi juma
towards these people. Let government change their posturing towards these people and let them not use the law and let them not frighten them. You hear they say that the president is married to an MPP person. You are just making this one so below the belt. The same president was the one who caught the nurses strike in 2020. For 3 weeks, wasn't she married to an MPP person? Why do you politicize this? She's a president for crying out loud and has a right to make sure the welfare of his people or her people are held up high. Would you want to politicize everything to the point that people are losing their lives? The next life that will be lost is my relative or your relative. And we are not here in minority to do a business or politics on health here. We are not ready. We want to call a spade and just ask government to change their posturing. Show some respect to the nurses and midwives of this country, and then tell them something better so we can also urge the nurses to be more merciful to Ghanaians as their rights have been respected.
And when she and also to Noka sauce, there are nurse for no munti Ghana for so no mumma dia no monquire sabia ho, no monco share, my sadia, so moody a buy next year, bedu tam on beja strike no mequire sabia ho no, not just a nipper uno, and yasem ketua.
We are not here to justify the strike for them. We are here to plead with the nurses to understand that even if government see the need to engage them, they should go with a good faith with Ghanaians at heart. Because getting all the money without the lives that we have lost brings no joy to anyone. So as minority, we are mindful of the fact that we are not stoking it up and asking them to prolong the strike. We are only asking them to be merciful as far as the tables are concerned, that when they go to sit, they must be merciful to see the need to be reasonable. We want to call a spade and just ask government to change their posturing. Show some respect to the nurses and midwives of this country, and then tell them something better so we can also urge the nurses to be more merciful to Ghanaians as their rights have been respected. That's why we call the press conference. Thank you very much.
Enia uti Dr. Nana Ayu a free yon ranking member at the My Health committee Mrashebedefie.
Ayo Sika and you say nurse and the ayana nurse for no.
Wow, when Tia says and say, O Muno Mujini Panquano, Sisia Muno Mutifie. I are for pa na common doctors who appointments pa just say in a strike in a coson.
Sir, made the video bit to soon where
I'm not a canima or Modi Winners in the such as a
video to so. Who
pa quadro
say ni papa what take him now more the oxygen as is with so quiet no na nurse be any one doctor for no na o man to me answer no. In fact, we are there. 2 minutes can be share on Facebook no so na same way dey nyame anem no kure ne pantoma ye me won fa for dey aye dey mesremo ada me nsa gu me nsa yam mesremo mo ka se mbedi Ghana mpanifo na chi dia mbekum nipa wo kurum ha nyina enti yesre mo dey mo nkwa wai we dey me a ka me kan se nka me mpene nso we dey mesremo me won fa asefo we dey mo nkwa ya adwuma hu mobbo wo ba hwe pa nipa hwe urade nyankopon ye
obre
oh man, you would have been. Where said ye? Oxygen is sick of blanes who had not come this in a hunano. Yet need snap baby didn't have baby and fanunco. Yes, Remo. Why? Nessa for yes, Remon's uncle. No offer for Monco. Now mustn't be gun and penny for Nachidia Cray, a bebo. Sikayan Quayanim. Now make us say no so for no on a runkitan with yes or my gunam. The day don't young for some church. On the ending go prampa masha bejane. Ene wa hotira kasemu akwagina ensimpie ni apaso akase chiremu sei yanka nchira Ghana fo nyina se ne telecommunications network ni nyina telco so no say ya MTN say ya Telecel anasa Airtel Tigo itwa de teka ne se at wanemu nyina da wanemu data bundles no ebeya fofofo ewo man Ghana e free kita wonsa bosumedi yanimai ne de di kan besi brada efempem yenu ne aduonu no emu be de sanu manam emro hurugina esimpie na paso ene ebradai John Boseme ne de tasudu ena Minister of Communications and Digitalization Sam George chirem de si ameke se no data na be ya for pa o chirem a July Boseme na ne de dikan ye kono etetigo amu chirem am bete o mode ne so 10% say hwi mamuko tobi amu de dwuma komanim o chirem se etetigo no aka ne no se uyi fo na Ghana cedisa titisika 4 million wuyi a na ya 195 gigabyte na ubenya data na ubenya nanso na okiremu se sa 400 Ghana cedis na wuyi a won betum de akọ 236 gigabyte ebetre pa na buy and you betuma download ne ma wo pɛ bia wan kasa je wo bre na wo de phone na to baabi ana computer na to visa wan kasa obete se bia tadwufo wa mate denne osa kire mu say yan kan kire Ghana for say Ghana Telecommunication Company Limited Telecel wa mo so bete so 10% o kire mu a wa mo data no aka ne 400 Ghana cedis na nka wo to abenya 90 gigabyte nanso ende ye kwa ne mu no every July no benya 250 gigabyte emu so pa battery or say aye Scancom Ghana Limited MTN 1% Ghana mate denne o kire mu a wa mo se na aka na we 399 Ghana cedis aka 1 cedis pe na ye 400 Ghana cedis na mo fa 1 cedis nka ho me nwa fa sifo yi o kire mu se aka ne no nanka 250 Ghana cedis we ya ubenya 92.88 gigabyte nanso o kire mu ne we say sika 399 na ubenya 214 gigabyte we so by 3% Ghana for atadwufo wa mate the data ne bo ba ya fu Ghana for downloading ne TikTok, Facebook and the akai mobajimani wo kure.
I am pleased to announce that my engagement with the CEOs have resulted in the following specific measures which are to take effect from Tuesday, 1st of July 2025. Airtel Tigo Ghana, AT Ghana. A 10% increase in all data bundles currently offered by the network. Additionally, the 400 Ghana CD bundle, which currently offers 195 gigabytes of data, will now offer 236 gigabytes of data. Ghana Telecommunications Company Limited, Telecel. Also a 10% increase in all data bundles currently offered by the network. Their 400 Ghana CD bundle, which currently offers 90 gigabytes, will offer 250 gigabytes from 1st of July. Scancom Ghana Limited, MTN. A 15% increase in all data bundles currently offered by the network. And I'm pleased to announce the restoration of the 399 Ghana CD bundle, which currently has been changed to the 350 CD bundle that offers 92.88 gig, will henceforth be reinstated to 214 gig for 399 Ghana cedis. I am aware these increases are going to come at considerable cost to the network operators. However, I am glad that our engagements and the consultations are bearing fruit for the Ghanaian people. To the CEOs, you have my gratitude.
Enuachi ena onimnyam for Sam George Kasem no chire mi so Ghana for da na sua kasa na so chire mi sem ompese obeye lakada seka work bia kokwasa adwuma ompe settings work se na obeboa na data na bo no so ate ebeye ka na matum oso ompe ne sane sentina wato no boase na sabe se oba kwahye adwaye na so odwane wo ma na so wato no boase asiesie no oba pe obehu se bibia dem kan agese ne bibia ni adefa na ni da hopa.
I have inherited a sector after 8 years that has one SMP, one loss-making MNO, and another MNO that has been brought to ED. 3 of the MNOs no longer exist, and the 4 BWAs are dead. The sector has experienced a sharp decline in growth and investment, and the regulator has been essentially on autopilot. It is therefore shocking to see proponents of the outgone government being the loudest trumpeters of the challenges that they have created. I am told it is a carefully curated art of dark politics called Jandam. It is an attempt to create a false narrative, not based on facts, but built on distortions and aimed at disseminating disinformation. Well, let me state, that scheme has failed. I have been at post for 4 months and have set to work vigorously in collaboration with the regulator, the CEOs and other stakeholders to fashion a clear roadmap for the systemic resolution of the challenges we inherited. I'm not interested in cosmetic fixes that merely paper over the deep cracks and create an illusion of resolution only to push the can further down the road.
Enuachi no nimnyam for Sam George Kasem no wachire mi se yenka nchire Ghana for say enya minister sadia ne say obekwa akwa ye take osu twintwan Monteso say omonya ne sa onne de ne so obehwese bibia bekọ nkan na mom say yenkita hudie ene kama no beye paso ne bekọ ye mo patwintwan say monkwate so de da bi yenya ne sa nti no Ghana fo amusu amo kasa na adenti na Sam George oba data yentumento obi yakwa sisi ane kredit ase wonka ho hwe no chirem se munya abotre na nya minister na be hye obi say onkote ne nneɛma so.
Now, let me be clear. My mandate as minister in a free market economy does not extend to interfering in the pricing by private sector investors. Just like the Minister for Trade does not have the power to direct GUTA members to drop their prices unilaterally, the Communications Minister cannot unilaterally direct price reductions. The immediate retort will be, and I am expecting it, but you accused your predecessor of being responsible for price increases. Yes, I did. The SMP toolkit is replete with several policy directions that are not direct price directives.
Ani a wuti ye ayo soafo no ona ohwe oman Ghana nkita hudie esom. Ne den odonim nyamfo Sam George na ne na wuti ye na yento akase bonse enko PMM. Ewo Committee on Trade, Industry and Tourism of Parliament. One of them Samankrata akwa Ghana Union of Traders Association ye twanitia. Eka ni se guta Ghana Biadefo nkabom ku no almost naturally say Association of Ghana Industries. Ye twede tia kan say AGI and afin so Spare Parts Dealers Association and abusu kan ehwa na dwoso de butuo. Wamo kiremu say nansen Ghana si de nya hode agya na so. Na amanfo pina tete to omone amaso. Na nsam koda sore ya adwadifo so omode twintwina atwan alata momman. Omakwa kofa dasen pada bo motuom say de omaka na omaka twintwina atwan. Agyei ekoso omunsem boom enya de omne mambete so ne anase kina eno achi nso abosu kan spare part dealers ahyenkafo atiase ate omode so amoso twintwina atwa amoso amonte so ne nte so kina enda mpenifo bi sa musana mo yasa pompa ne sen efiriso ma ya timin emna na ya adwuma sen yem ya dom na mokofa ne ma mo no ne na sidi na nya hode agya na so apapa $US na sum dia adenti na obi ate ase na mo nkonso ade twintwina atwa monte ase na committee chairman Alexander Gabi eye hoto ze o kiremu se wanti ase yakra ne senti eye bosuo kan for spare part dealers no ene guta ene eja mo meyi mu ano na mo meka nkyira Ghana for se de nti na mo mpese mo bete mo ne maso efirizo ma yetim na ye adwuma enti efiri na kwa mo hwea ne mu se mu nyina mbete mo ne mabo so na sidi na enya hode ne Ghana for ebenya so mfa so efiri se ne Ghana sidi ayeka ho asem enya hoden Ghana man pani hwigina eye sie ne echese ne apaso na wakasa na waka Osofo hwe sika sam so waka bisa na so Ghana ni kwoto ade ne bonsa na to kirem se wonte ase nti no Montes wantese a omonum beti aye moment sam ko bo man foforo na mutrem.
I must admit that there had been price reduction in some quarters, but these do not commensurate with the impact of the appreciation of the cedi vis-a-vis when the cedi depreciated. The Committee on Trade, Industry and Tourism had called for this meeting to inquire into why businesses and service providers are reluctant to reduce their prices, the impact on the economy, and the way forward. We have assembled here most of the relevant stakeholders who would assist the committee to deliberate on the matter. I urge each one of us, to be frank with each other towards achieving the expectations of the Ghanaian consumer. If we disappoint them today, they may resort to other alternatives that may adversely affect the growth of the fragile local industry which we have so far.
Ani a wuti ye ubodi uramu o magana mashibe dwama obo adwuma pa na ye committee chairman Edema Committee on Trade, Industry and Tourism of Parliament committee on the teso se chairman nedinde Alexander Gabi hoto ze nene ena wuti ye na yanken ka madwenche ni bi sema na afi no yamra mo nchen sofa na min sofa na Ghana ni ye nyina ye monwure firi se wan sofa ye yentume nso aye kombe bukura we yisi ne dende star boy no kire mi say news no eye krepa awa Hafumem airport Ghana fo nyina tief pa Kofi Parliament no kire mi say if possible Ghana should order nurses from Cuba akrachi pa no mra Ghana message dey fi se de ye kona no nya dodo Richard Afeso highlife ready free great station DLFM next kasi bi mo de paza no manam enti ochia Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B ene Adwoa Agyei Sikapa o se aka hunsuo mpani meda sesenia na master planner junior kentapo so highlife edi free tesene ne potem no kura de se me hwe ade ma me hwe kentampo mate meda se Gabia sam no chim se greeting to Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B ne ayi dumuso Levi Adwoa Agyei Sikapa o se kase boni mo de pa no hwe live edi free Lakeside Estate e ho no hwe ye di free no se they don't really care about the nurses who say doctors and Ghana penifo na nwina nurse for no ho kra Mate senior medase na yaba won che sofa na men sofa asem ni nyina ni eye committee on trade industry and tourism or parliament ombuafu wa mo se o monte asese ne Ghana Union of Traders Association gutafo ene Association of Ghana Industries ye twene te kan say AGI ene spare parts dealers association for so monte o monama so efise sidi na nya hoden de a ashanka fatu mo de so mo so monte so na dwam nyina nya de na Ghana ni bia ho to na mo se mo mpene enti mo asama wo nom Ghana ni wote sensem se ekoso a de na waka fa ho 0534059019 Penifo chem se sidi na nya hoden so Ghana ni kwoto ade ane bo ne sa na te ahomete 0534059019 0593406565 Majo mo fa se
Sammy B
Sa kwade atama committee 11 champion me enti animre
Sammy B news no emu oda sanu mana won say ye woniema ansa na sika no ye sote yakofa niema bugu ho ansa na sika no sote enti say niema makofa niema ebia 1005 abesi oni atefo a ese se me towie ati mi kofa biomu ba na Mrs. Kanam kofa biomu ba na metiso na metiso
sa kwade nya wotame ba enti you know drabes no yema mo mfa enje bodada na na
petrol die petrol esunu petrol ana sunu sa ebia fridge ni washing machine no mo ne
enti amoteso emwa o
ebe haye
mateme da se nyame kire opini wa dwenkire majo me ofa se
me do me da te
ya mi adom bra kwa me do champion Sikapa ne ho ka fo me yenti animre
me da se brother na kata si ya the threat am so ton we ni bi na o kasa
woni na nya adwen o wo de ka wa adwen ja ne de ne to na ko wanim
okay yes Ghana bona kasa yi ti mod say Adwoa no o ma tete bibia so be na mo kwa mo se bode mo se so de bia ta mo kan ana de ma ya ka fe bi oda da se we ton yi ansa o mo de sa o mo tete so bo wa saka nti kana ko fo no o mo de asamre kokko che se de no
o mo nyire o mo ho
o mo nyire o pa no mo tete no mo tete no mo muti mo de do
okay me da se pa bra kwa me ene wo se wa adwen kire ma dwo me wo fa se
yeah da
wodi ne ba bia kasa free
we from Enquires me free Sun City
mama me yenti onimre
wo mo say what the sofa no ene ye niema etete so but wo me say we Agyei Kwadwo Sun City wo me say taxi drivers for no almost someone say refer no so abetum na me no kase
wow
de bia dan tokwa
de
bia me na
Sun City ashenka fon so monte so
almost so taxi drivers
ubi sa o na mo so mo ya sapon ye den ya
wo mo say anya aba ne talk an ma wo mo so na na betum ne
mi wa fasi fu e wo mo prepare o
mi faka free asama traffic trotro o say Agyei Kwadwo kanawu ba bia besibia 5 cd emfa no ho misinya sam gitwa ba bia besibia
yo nti ye si an de mpanifo na ka no omo nyire wo mo na mtete so ana se omunya wo na obi anya de ope
eno de say no ti say ba kono kan agu ho a abegu ho agu ho so ade se wo ton no wie na asama market say na bi mu de no ebi mu teso mo nya won bi ateso ebi su wo fom kakra nti me ye sure say de wa asa ko de kan no ne mabi wo ho a bu ho ton wie a na sila dollar ne ye kama
nti ye nya botre on mate me da sipi ma dwo me wo fa se
ma je ga
wodi ne ba bia kasa free senior
Patrick Charity Kufita
better Mr. Pat my yenti onimre
I'm so because somebody cinema so ebinu mu de mu ko mu nte so cement for ni so one nte so eti na ti o ye do mu ko one moment mu ne ma ti bia no mu fo mu ko
okay
na ta mu na ka ko ba bia so 10 bi ta be bia 10 if one do mu so mu ntia
yo
mu fo mu ko
mate me da sipi senior ma dwo me wo fa se
Haji
twasuntenie we ye me mama ba ko pe mama o manja me yenti anumre
yo patapapio to dia ba na ro
patapapio do de emla na de woro
entino
Emran de embra no enyo mundi. It's an yoboye no so mujai.
Yo.
Na so ya hunto e kakra.
Okay.
Yo Michia Sikapa dum so levi.
Dum so levi bejo so. Won tua na me no wafa me na a condition. Me da se pa me wafa se wudi ma bia kasa free.
My patron din de Richard me kasa free Bush Road.
Champion Mr. Rich me yenti anmre.
Yeah, maybe I show me go my boss with my palm yeah, but I did a cost of my way no. Sometimes I make a because it could be my so I am so. Ministry ka ko Nigeria say ye tu nyama mo a obia tu nyama but ye tiso a all the obia tu nyama so.
Okay.
But how ko dey say man so na ntia say na say enti mo ni bi sira ko you ni do sense no. Oh, yana hame pa. Oh, ana nesi for no so me so mo san go back because I tell you know nipa kwa say na ka wa say no nipa pa. In the name of say do plan kwanye ma de ko ya ma unti na ma nipa bibiri we say wo papa na wo ma me a ana wo bush me anti obetimi atna so wo ya ma ni because in the name of
atete.
Eti me da ma say di ma pa mo ye.
Yes, ya da se pa senior ma ya me shira bibiri. Ma dwo me wo fa se.
Achoye jagadi.
Udin be
comfort.
Oh, anti ne pick farm my enti anumre.
Daddy, ye Ghana for ye nipa bonefo. Ye nipa bonefo. Mitina mi share niema. Na maju. Momo treat mu se dollar ko high. Into mo niema no muntu minto. Anyam ye yobi. Aye titi niema su dollar yaba. Fine. Wo ka wo law. So wo ka wo law na president tu so ka ne law. Dey na obeka. Mo be gina wa ka se president nye. Daddy omunya ni omubeye. Thank you.
Me da se pa anti comfort pick farm. I mean farm last call na me so ma dwo me offer say. No. Isinia we me last call we didn't be aka free. Ya tabo na so. Hello Isinia.
Yeah, patron.
Me pacho ma o voice den kwasoro aka na se ye tu nka wachire. All right. Enti Isinia.
Patron, as I say enti for no more person with the feeling. As I say enti chiwo, then be ya. O mu di be ya esu adie. Patron lo wuche.
Isinia me tie o pa boni tell me why.
Say enti chiwo, then be ya o mu di be ya esu adie.
Okay.
Because then na sa adie no akaye ho. Ba say enti obi na ebi mu di be ya esu adie.
Okay.
Saa na nkofo be kan saa se yakwa akofa nyama na se ye nton ya sana ya sesu
mate ya da se bebre nyame hira opi ne won so wadwen kire we na afrefo ne yesre yentumi mfa bi wa wo frɛ ne fa kyɛ me ye bre no e de yanim kan yi pa na kase ebo no ye bu nukom se pon emusemufo no eye maize mebel antwi ne se mu e de ema yen oba tente ahofedua ene 10 gram pa na de ekopie mu Facebook no so oni kofite na ye adwuma ne bom me wo faase ne di no wo se ye den Belinda nate meboa Belinda nate oba 10 gram wini ahofa adwa na ekupie mu Facebook no so na senior technician on duty eye DJ Zigibi a wo so hene no akenkanfo ya hwene tia sentem ebesi nkumnya besuma nimre na dia meje so no eye takwade kodwokrom twabe go de hye konkron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi ma hoteden ene ya hunso mpene me ne me wafa ase ba
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
ana hoteden ene
dum so levi
piawai na me na Ghanaian na me bread do
chiane de
kasi abone ye de ase yasaso ama Apakan gira bafana kwanwa ede de power sports atwa so ede ase mo nyina mo enitia adehye
Midindi Angela Abna Sabia Cosco Risk PSB Modern Basic 4 Mitie Apakanji 8 Apakanji 8 aya number 1 until BNC Midama
DL Power Sports
DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
Power Sports. What there? DL Power Sports. What there?
Agba enyo brand agba wotroya melegbedra no vinyo fogbeto fio gamado wotroya chame no in sports yemi twogbono yimenko enyo DL Power Sports update melekuku no wotroya layo madena grona made na mesia mekrepomoto fio no chome radio adre DL 106 sports air dimila ye me no wotroya me twogbono ta radio a ngba delegia nananogia anyami ganyo bi tuebole bo uno ko ye Facebook ke YouTube bakene mengabo fiano yobeshe watashe kun wake sports neba egbeji DL Power Sports update me kwabo fai gbekene ni ochemoko ni moko akemoku ni mofiamo ke radio afo DL 106 sports no ni small ni watashe gbekene wakeba kajo radio ebie hani ne phobia we ni BP sports me ni wakeba babo. Good evening to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live across all our social media platforms. Today is Tuesday. We are back on your radio. We are bringing you DL Power Sports Update. So please don't hesitate to call a friend to tell a friend that DL Power Sports Update is airborne live on DL 106. When I was here, Maminyira we suna obu ahobrase eni ni die kwan so ba bibia won na nwumre memo ajo emo wakwaba embe piem e won krampumpuni mantam ene Ghana agiatum kasafidie kese ba ko pesu DL ohani nsia akiripo enkron branda enwumre mreredu se agudie momranti yesinkunya na enanwumre agudie monsama woro a ekọ twiko breman ne ankansuo ne awasonte ne waso ate abanya nkyiremu no yatena se yede nkyiremu papa na eba eya agudie monsama edi adanadane ene adencheche bumfumpa wa Ghana bibrem ene broni kroso yato de din DL Power Sports Update ebusia yatena se yabonsam ne bede yatase aboabo no yebeprumu edi agufam ti baby bia obia tami kuchu ne yemfa nsam no emfa embesomo yato de din DL Power Sports Update abusia yatena se anwumre bia onim se Lumba insupada Roma ana yade nsam no ebanti na anwumre baby bia obia kame woni yemfa seda kese aseda chenchirenche madwumaku a ya from Lumba nsupa na Lumba nsupa yensu abadwama nsu abusia emuti eye kama emu ye krogen eye kama emu nso ode na Food and Drugs Authority Ghana bayama mutumi krata se nyama yedi ene ne ayenom no mo yenhwehwemu emfa oma jatum se Ghana de nsu ahenche ne hye no eno ane Lumba nsupa enti Lumba nsupa ne de eno anande obia enom ya wone bottle ene ya wone sachet enti ne opebia no obenya efiefie mo monto bingu fridge mo na mombobo boys ne girls na mo hostel a mo ni fridge and boys ne girls na afi na mo ahya abrabo na ase no moto a mo de mo mfa ntwere ban no na mo de twere ban no a emu bedwo na mo atumi abobo na bibia aye kama ede amamo eno achi nso no ene adwumadie bia odi bia no fasom wa hoho na omo no ebe omde na omayi skade aboa odwumadie no ana mo amutuntonsuo no Lumba nsupa no na monto mubenya ska na madwuma na amoye nso no atumi atumpon nkwala ne kosku a bottle water no momfa nhye mo bag mu no momfa nko bibia fa nsu aye no mo de abusua the king of the kings no eye Lumba nsupa ya to apeten enkran bibia obia no obenya bi enti dansoma ne mpatam wa pie tuslin oben Lumba sport no madam abanyame chaka chi obenya bi frɛ no 0557 349 401 Ofankone empate Mama Vic Akache our Sport M Washing Bay 0500 680 783 Lumba nsupano pebiatwa DLFM yakachi ewon kran agbogba janshi ya Wisconsin International University no ena edi enhwe bowra yan reception o obia wona ne babedi empuni mpubia no one ni ndi nkomasa ope Lumba nsupani bi ato both bottle sachet obegade o na wetumi enya bi ato baby a wan na nwumre wutie me no ebia ope bi egu shop mu no waton wo odwumadi bi ope so woda bi na odikodi ana Enquiries bi a ope ede for Lumba nsupano friend numbers way 0345 0 no about 5 miensa 274757 0555 274757 and 0577 47 53 43 Lumba Nsupada Roma or the Ayesia Gongo Nanyumre DL Power Sports Update yere baba sumo aseda kese enkoma kwame afumba bi obiano or tayechire nanyumre yere nsam eba Belinda area to Facebook and YouTube DLFM 106.9 nti baby a obiano betumi anya dwubedie ni bi ahwe live and color debusia mi ametia kunya kese mu eba be pro nsam no de agu fam de ama no edi ameje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blessed King insuo beto amframa di kan prapra kwamiti entie we amfam prapra kwam yaba ebesi fam na ya tuja na nwumre ede nsam no de asomo
Apakan GH wode nyansa de wadiawo wo interview wo kasai wa hobrase wo radio mu kire se wo yo pabe ne wo radio mampa enti agagru
Abusia yanka jangumani yantu jana na nyumre yamfan samana mfamari yanshase amfan figana hayewia na yade broni cross so dia na area toaso ede amount ya dano kwesiada na bobo ko FN Babieri Go Stars Ghana Premier League 2024-2025 season on omutumi eje EDC omonanso na nyame ya adoma ende no memerida edi enim no June 14, 2025 wo Babieni Dance Park 3 p.m. no na Babieni Go Stars ebebo coronation game against Bobokwa your friend Mediama Sporting Club no more dia crown Ghana Premier League na omoje EDC omonanso international so fama se memreda Babieni Go Stars elbo coronation game against Bobokwa your friend Mediama Sporting Club metumi edi unkomo edi actual na wo Babieni Go Stars Ghana Premier League omaje ensense mununo na coach Frempong Manson aka Mayanga or your coach Edema Babieni Go Stars yebisanse coach bibia obe achieve no oko trials mu ansana wetumi achieve success no enti Ghana Premier League na wetumi agi challenges ben na wo encounter ya wetumi agi Ghana Premier League no no se second round ne de e pratiti oni ni team ni yepa edu baby na ni key players ni nyina e prepra enti ubisanse challenge ben no ko ansana oje leg na obeka se second half no injuries any ni DSA pa
second round, let's say, Adia a higher power back on na China may drop points, English. Let's say so one of your dependable attackers are now. The whole season injury, my own best 6 months, continue my back again. Also, when guy train on Sunani depending mostly on. Also, Eco Pride, also, and to me, my back again. One of your stalwarts are the midfielders, Sadat Mohammed, also Eco Pride, also, and to me, I'm a bit. So, not just injury, so not hit a key place. And no, and I let us enough in my consistency. You say a benya points away.
Coach Frempong Manso and Watin and Cano. Na yatwa Samson yebisa coach Frempong Manso say edu baby na bemu buye say Ghana Premier League no on to me NG and no say I edu baby no o ma bemu buye after so mu lose game fie against Kara United and I'm so crown Nations FC ebe form koda league table ne soro se horon eka kitua bi eka de enko ma bemu buya enka Ghana Premier League no omo entumi anje
Karela, na you lose home game bia. If you no lose you na ho na Nations there ebe fa ebe overtake and na akase just two games. Enti e ho no na ma na abambono ya ba.
Coach Frempong Manso aka Mayanga ono ana oye coach or the Bobo ko FN Babieni Go Stars Agyei Ghana Premier League na watenenka na still ewo Babieni Go Stars akache no Vincent Atenga Babieni Go Stars player yebisanse Agyei League no eden na aka no se ore aseda kese ere beba twedi ampo nyankopon sanse onka won bibia oye bia enye enti ne achievement o manyen aseda ni nyina ekọ de ma twedi ampo nyankopon na Vincent Atenga twanen semso eri tu bia se obia ye involve players no management obia ye involve na obia nso motivate ni yonko ni nyina kan obi no matumi achieve sade we na osi Africa ne de o ma ye ready o mbekọ Africa kwati Ghana nim Vincent Atenga.
Well, the mechanism is feeling good because winning league and they are with the Babieni Go Stars, and I think a very good feeling. Small BBO involving our team. Well, yeah, we motivate you. Now, in pinning some motivation, not your management in performance. You can tell say, I already say Africa.
Vincent Atinga ena waten nkano na sabrante we or the has edge things or the has J League na nsenyanso or the media ma J League ena wasanso de baby any go stars J League consistency no was through the ma Vincent Atinga yepa na Charles Jamfi Kamara player the ma baby any go stars ono so kasa the fa league omaje na yebisa chance Jamfi Kamara say yeshe season asekra na muni misamba J League nana eno say pre-season time ton ena omo yo margin some beji Ghana Premier League no into ono the league yo margin no ono Charles Jamfi Kamara na enyo mo esan say from pre-season ena omo yo margin some beji league
Premier League yeah we need that's what because you share pre-season I say our Cape Coast no na this why hu nya say I feel league e boy ya nya de kura de na tough but I say my modern I say my modern so na it me Agyei league no so na first priority league no and na second priority about tough nti anya me wan say it me Agyei league na dey me person dey na maba mu emu because me nimbe football city football no ups and down sometimes no nyina na obenya smooth sometimes no be rough sometimes be smooth nti that me ba say me nipa maba betima bu but me dey na maba mu emu so far say mo nwie dey na maba mu
na Charles Jamfi Kamara ya to asubisa nse chairman mo kwa Africa o ma oboabo no etise na se hwe Africa no o ma ye prepared o mu gina mu campaign o mbeko akwakobo na ye refi say ye mining company and sponsor o na individual scrap to media o mu team ko na omo a company sponsor o no gold sikakoko e no mu tua na o se hwe Africa and o mo beko players ni nyina no o ma ye ready Africa no o mbeko akogina mu.
Oh yeah, sure. Obi anaso obi kan cho say prepared for Africa. Obi cho say so be for Africa. We share sponsor mining company na. We are say ready say be for Africa. Let me go for models. Yeah, very prepared. Very prepared because so you talent in this time I was say to me call outside here showcase your talent no. So obi are very prepared. I talent to say let me call Africa no so Africa here ko so no. Let me go for model.
Charles Jamfi Kamara player ma baby any go stars na ne kra baby any go stars akache no chief executive officer ma baby any go stars Mr. Akwasiedu na Mr. Akwasiedu any yebisanse ene Agyei league na den kra na etumi boawa o de team friend baby any go stars Agyei league no say emra Samatex G league no coronation no okobi na okwe no okache no say Samatex create to Agyei league menso met me de baby any go stars Agyei league oba no eno ni team mpen fo be share se nyama bi we so omoye na omudi players bi omo winning mentality ni wosoro coach and winning mentality ni wosoro sa de no omoye no ena etumi abo Agyei league.
Samatex was crowned the champions of the league, and during the coronation I was around in Summerburg. I started dreaming towards that, and I had a lot of discussions with the president of Samatex, Mr. Century. I realized that if I do one or two things, I can also become a champion. And I came back, discussed in detail, realized that no, we need to change the dressing room. We need people and players who are interested for having success.
Mr. Akwasiedu, Chief Executive Officer, Edema Bebiani Go Stars, and Ebusia, Waten and Kano Nation Selfie Akacheno, Ebusia, and then Coach Kasim Mengo Okanse, and a coach Edema Nation Selfie. Now, any coach didn't come any ever coach. Leg in a month to me and you. Now you're disappointed and I know I'm or you're very disappointed. Say or man to me Angel leg in a moment. Yama baby any forces baby and a Kessiani and I'm a nation selfie and to me Angel leg into already Obisana or Becca saying Yama baby Ekotia or nation selfie into no man to me Angel leg, you know.
Definitely, I have to be disappointed because if you are leading the league, you want to win the league, and last minute such a thing happens. It's a lot of factors contributed to us this game. So, as a technical man, normally I don't like to be giving excuses, but a lot of things happen, which is not good for association football. But it's football; it has happened. So we take it. We pray to God. God has helped us to reach. That brought us far to this time. So we break and prepare for next league.
Coach Kasim Mengo and I to us to be sans supporters no den na ka kyerem no si supporters no oni ni obeka kyerem ni obeka kyerem ane se esie ni kagya we eni aseda enti odamasi ye pa sa motai team na chi osi e wo mu se ne amope no monsanka de na mom ni nyina mu no ne asibia mo mfantom achi next season no se twedi ampo nyankopon mae na wiase da so gina ba bia gina still na league mwetum agenti supporters no se sia de ne obeka ne sa sida ena odemamo.
I'll tell them we thank them for the massive support they gave us throughout the season. And we couldn't achieve what all of us wanted to do. But nobody should discourage.
Kasi Mingo Kansi coach Edema Nations FC and Watinkano, Madam Vicentia Doku, has of folk supporters in Manina, or no Daumano, na Madam Vicentia Doku say, a dena in the AC. Ya ball league yobona has of folk any number bi osidabi has position there in number 1 and a debie esisomuda na osi this season on ya amwa has any say in the omulusu games bi wo fie no na amwa ene amomada baby oma adai na mom na nimanu ya say has ye bibia ye se na be ya next season betuma back to the top position na ho na ye has bobre baby assess omo ne nam de ho enyo mo bobre
matches which you're supposed not to do. Until football, until supporters say in near brace season that baby until next season very remono. I say to 2 years me na you can find your position number 1. But then say the year position yo.
Na Madam Vicentia Doku samu betumi aba number 1 a eden na esemu ye eno say ne esomu ye ne say ene ombenya quality players ede abehye team num as additions enye players bebrebebia omunya players be numbi omo quality level no e wosoro no mu di bewura team num a owogide se dan number 1 sport no kan wasem no has of folk next season ombetumi occupy o
ne say ye ni say we have to get players we share even foreign teams now obia aye opposite season ewie no coach bia ehwe baby and strength aba from war now or replace it. I think this is what the technical men supposed to do. And then tell the management say we say best players in the brain. Has a cognitive bonus than that from sir. And you know, bear 5 players be no more shame. Now to me I be full you know. My team now is very solid.
Madam Vicentia Doku hat of folk supporters in mano ono na odamano kunadu yadom. Heart of folk omu defender or say has supporters no besremo munya botrem fama team no sense afe e no mo hihye nyama e wo team na kache na samo behwe a obo sesese kra na has of folk no se na first on bobo na sesa ene answer na team bi behwe o na team na bre enti a kire se nyama ejina ne na so enti next season no enyama be koye enti munya botre em fama team no
nya to ma say what team afi na team na head yes and I think that and now league number among is a team that brew state via a difficult to wait my chef the team. So that technical team in us make you more to me affordable this time.
Kunadu yadom ye defender the heart of folk na waten nka nyame adoma ene no enche FA Cup final no e baso big game a golden kick any bobo kwa ye fena Santikot Konebebo University of Ghana Stadium 15th June and as a game never so 5 p.m. and yeah asam keto akra na head of that game never so no and Abdul Karim Zito interim coach Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko see on paper no and krata so the obeka se Kumasi Asante Kotoko and ebeshe against golden kick now so football there I name follow sa logic no na sa Asante Kotoko ebetumi ahye golden kick a Adwoa mo plan e prepare very well and san ometumi ahye golden kick and since omo underrated golden kick for no
they hope and wish we could do it, and they trust the team that the team can do it. Now, on paper, when you put down golden kicks and then you put Kotoko, but that is on paper. Football there to me, but if you realize said football then you have to plan well. Go in without you see them as.
Coach Abdul Karim Zito coach Edema Asante Kotoko on interim base and waten kan Mizak free a player Edema Brekum Chelsea na ose Brekum Chelsea born omo boni position omo dane de and some fatakra na next season no omo beba season no te say jatabunu and omo cheating bia say wo gisha omo be 4-5 and o say next season Brekum Chelsea beba season no te say jatabunu no
ne tie fo nya say Brekum Chelsea wo hwe position e da na say the coach kan ya best in my in the say better maybe can ya be the kind of football ya born every position e da but next season we are seeing no say Brekum Chelsea ya ba as a lion
Mezaka free a player ma Brekum Chelsea and waten kan Nations FC and Basically Stars game on ko boy ewo enyinase won sansam ko ba bebre yaka wansam aka no in the GFA the ruling na ba mo the ruling ne ba no almost Nations FC o mati o 3 points ati o 3 goals and offense no Basically Stars o mama o 3 points ama o 3 goals enti table no ba bia ni goal Stars agi league no 63 points out of Lions to so mienu 60 Asante Kotoko to so miensa 58 and a House of Folk etoso and 9 58 Nations abeda 5th position with 57 points relegation e de ejina Accra Lions 16 omoko 17th Lagos City to omoko and anso Atreman enso ekwa yede wonsam enso ede amount na Zakaria Fuseni captain Erema Brekum Chelsea me no ka say Kotokoni Brekum Chelsea atwetwe komo Adwoa Agyei Zakaria Fuseni fi Brekum na wa bebo ere amakuma Asante Kotoko wa touch down wo Kumase na one Kotoko pen for ne ba be wiewie na wa ye ne medicals na Zakaria Fuseni assign a 3 years contract de amaboboku a ye fa na Asante Kotoko ntihane so fama me say na otwi nko na wie de bia na Asante Kotoko announce say Zakaria Fuseni Brekum Chelsea captain center back no o metumi afana ye de wonsam ade amao hatofo former assistant coach ye friend Hamza Obinde ono ya assistant coach edema boboku a ye friend Vision FC Kotoko ene na twetwe nkomo Adwoa Agyei akato na bro na Kotoko efa Hamza Obin as second assistant coach and a Kotoko junior team no so no in the Hamza Obin na be coach a obetumi ada no ayere wonsam ede atu anim so wo hatofo right back e friend Michael Ampedo no hat ene na party way so nko baby adu no mu hia ne biem ntime na ka say Michael Ampedo wa fi hasofok kwa yere wonsam edema hatofok ene Brekum Chelsea atwetwe nkomo Adwoa Agyei Brekum Chelsea omo center forward aye friend Emmanuel Sapono waka yes ede ache hasofok ene Brekum Chelsea atwetwe nkomo omo rechi agreement dia Emmanuel Sapon ebe fi Brekum Chelsea na wa bebo ede ma hatofok yere wonsam edema sanso na hasofok show interest Steven Amankuna Brekum Chelsea striker the last 2 seasons Ghana Premier League top scorer no hasofok ese omo pe Steven Amankuna na emomo no ne etia ne se Steven Amankuna no owo de obi wa abrochire Brekum Chelsea for na ka che ha se abrochire de no antumi go through dia ene ombema kwan na omo ne Steven Amankuna negotiate bibia totodi dia na Steven Amankuna be sina kan ede amahat ofoka yede awonsam edema Bechem United midfielder ye friend set Kwadwo ono so ne contract aba na we team no ene na Apakan so mpe bebe foforo na onkosi na kan yede wonsam ede amount yamfa fie ni nsini yamfa kakra bi nsoso ewa amanone ma one yanko na zigibi take over the abusia ene uremo ewo Europe and CONCACAF 2026 World Cup qualifiers in games ni bi na nwumre etofam ya shebie sedada 21 minutes UEFA World Cup 2026 qualifiers no in the Finland and shebie Poland and shebie sanso na Netherlands ashe kanemiensa Malta entumi ente sanso na Romania and shebie Cyprus and shebie San Marino atanasema Austria abomeka polimiensa omo entumi ente Latvia and shebie Albania enso and shebie na Serbia shebako Andorra entumi and shebie CONCACAF no ebo enwumre na otwe Cuba and Bermuda ede ebeboni ena Simansia St. Kitts and Nevis enshebie sanso na Grenada enshebie Nonduno Haiti ene Curacao ebebo na St. Lucia ene Barbados ede abweni sanso na Nonduba kono Dominican Republic ene omaya yefene Dominica ebebo nti Dominican Republic ene Dominica ebebo na Jamaica ene Guatemala ede abweni CONMEBOL so no ebo enwumre na otwe Bolivia ni Chile bebo na fe Nonduba kono Uruguay ene Venezuela yade abweni yade wonsam enso ede atweni ena afenso Asia no Kazakhstan eshebaku UAE ntumante ena Uzbekistan bo Qatar kamienso mentumante ena Iran kamiensa North Korea entumi enso ante South Korea for Kuwait 0 ena half time Jordan enshebie Iraq enshebie na Palestine enso enshebie ena Omaya yefen Oman enshebie full time Japan 6 Indonesia 0 and China 1 Bahrain enso 0 and halftime Saudi Arabia 1 Austria enso 1 Uremo ewo 2026 World Cup qualifiers na all the various confederations no games are in enyumrebe to dwane atodwa wie ne ade no ene yede ni nyina wonsam enso ede ato anim na Manchester City akachi ewo England no oma confirm say former Chelsea goalkeeper oye English ye feno Marcus Bettinelli no Man City a confirm so ma sign no 1 year deal and no de ama goalkeeper so mbra no mbeka Ederson no mo e Man City ntia no ye Marcus Bettinelli we features him akosane 1 year contract e de amaboboku a ye friend Manchester City na Chelsea epe French goalkeeper ye friend Mike Maignan e de no AC Milan na AC Milan e se abo no e 30 million euros Chelsea se ne board ndodo ombetu ya 10 na AC Milan so mo njentime no ka se Chelsea akole off the deal se omo nsane abrantia ye friend Mike Maignan biema yetumi ede awonsam ede amao officially no Borussia Dortmund ewo Germany oma confirm so ma sign Jude Bellingham ninu yaketwa wedi mfiedu nkron no so eye midfielder ye friend Job Bellingham ende Job Bellingham e follow ninu ya Jude Bellingham ni footstep akwakọ sane ede ama Borussia Dortmund na sika Dortmund tu ama Sunderland ni team no 37 and 32 million pounds 32 million pounds 5 years deal and Job Bellingham assigned the ama Dortmund until June 2030 jersey number 77 and Job Bellingham ekoshe ewo Dortmund akache ede won some the amount officially in the Real Madrid upper Dean Hudson Spanish center back omo sign from team a yefen Bournemouth omo pa ne won to ma na jersey number 24 na omo de amana yede won some the amount ni amedi tu mesrebo no Barcelona akache officially no Barcelona and Espanyol arrange agreement Barcelona sign Spanish goalkeeper yefen Juan Garcia sika Barcelona ebetu yama Espanyol no 25 million euros na abrantia yefen Juan Garcia abe sign 5 years contract on to June 2030 yede won some de mabusu anyina we so na agudie mun sama yede besomo no yam fancy na me chairman zigibi emfa awoso no emmeto aso emfama aseda enkoma kwame afun ba bia obia oboyen chidom yede ensam no ede by Belinda enso de enko Facebook and YouTube ema unya bi nso ehwe na mekwede mentu nchi akese enkoma Joshua Akoli eye fashion designer ewo God Day collection ewo New Legon Abuja Junction enti Joshua Akoli ndanyumre wabiema osi utie DLFM enti no mami nchiao ewo God Day collection na bibia kama eno eye Joshua Akoli die enso no enti yedi si ebusuami amede nsem no ebae no edi ameje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the blessed king mi amebra pani Mr. Kofi Ayenu o ayensu ano mamincha one wife Sister Mary inenumre mincha munya ebusuya yede asi yakọ se twedi ampo nyankopon dom ye nkwane ahoden a ochena yebesa ba na yaba besum biem na me kwedi mi ame chairman zigibi edi awoso no eba be woso so mabusia ya kre obi bia nyame ya domo ochena yebesa hia